Not a whole lot of utility. And Godsend going on contact. They have no idea that Boom just crossed, and they're just going to get the perfect lineup.
Interesting that they'll send the Krieg or not the AK, because the Krieg could do potentially more damage by peeking in through connector back towards CT stairs, but Alexi is on the move. Alda spots him, try to fade it out in fact. Alexi nearly had a chance to get set for it, but Flamey made no mistake. The problem being is that they gave up connector in the meantime. BOOMbl4 has gone forward instead. AWP to go after an SMG. That's going to be a problem, but he does manage. Oh, great read. I was going to say to bait in NBK to do his dirty work. It's not worked out at all, and that is incredible for BOOMbl4 to continue fighting from that position. Robs backs away, P250. Kerrigan's smokes were all for naught. That was a ruse, but it was already spotted, as you mentioned, by Perfecto at Ivy, so they knew this was going to come to A. And it's come back to a 3-on-3. BOOMbl4 gets himself on the board with 2, finds Frozen as well toward Olaf, and that means bomb down. He'll close on the last, finding Voxic off to a great start. And Train yesterday, he was in incredible form in the 8-0 start against Godsend.
Heavy numbers here for Vitality, about to pummel BOOMbl4. I think they've got the weight advantage as the flashes have him scared, but he's ready to come back in for more. 3, 4, and almost 5! Indicating they wanted players blocked off, but now BOOMbl4 is gonna have a much easier job. No grenades to dodge, no bullets flying back. He's already managed to drop RPK. Alex, though, still potentially in his way, just on the other side of this smoke, but they're making noise.
Look at this. He is not afraid.
Damn, man.
Oh my god, they're jumping all over top of him.
He's gonna walk right through this, and it's gonna be an easy 2-piece, because he knows the scope is there. How about another? BOOMbl4 making mincemeat of this anti-eco. 21 kills as Simple sits second best at 10.
He's got an ace, man. That's an easy kill right there. Almost to round out the half, man. He has had his fair share and more. What an astronomical performance so far here.
He had to be a lot more active in terms of his positioning there. He had to actually fight for some kills towards spawn. He couldn't let one towards the bomb site. Gets that first CZ kill, and now look at him just gun them down here. It was a round Fnatic thought they had locked in. That was pistols, no armor. That wasn't a partial buy, that was an eco. Stand a chance. He's just ducking and weaving around the silo. You can see he's got his teammate above him in the form of Perfecto as well. He's taking all the covering fire and all the shots coming in his way. No one's even shooting at BOOMbl4 at this point. He's enjoying himself out there. It's a big, big start for Navi, and no bomb planted, more importantly for G2. As we'll see them go to number 13 here, an upper rush through the squeaky door. Is it going to be the same sort of result? It looks like it will be, Alex. 2 more go down, the bomb to be dropped. It's a 5-on-3 before we can even get going in the round here, and that should be 12-1.
Oh my goodness. I thought the Navi game yesterday was something you would not see for the rest of the year. A team all hitting their individual stride, their individual peak at the same time versus Astralis. Everything suggested that this would not happen again, and yet here we stand, 12-1 to start the grand final.
BOOMbl4, oh, you often told me one of the first Counter-Strike lessons, smoke at 30 is good, but that's only good if they respect it. Here they come straight through, great screens, and now red. He's seeing red. It's BOOMbl4 with a quad kill. 6-5, they test him on B.
The homework here, but the Molotov, it's actually off completely. They haven't done a good enough job here, Chad. This is going to be a difficult one. They assume the new box is going to be clear at this stage. Do they even check it? They've just Molotoved it. They've got their backs turned to it. They thought it was clear. They've missed one simple grenade, and it's cost them 3 frags. BOOMbl4 will find his 20th there. Makes his way to the platform. Good Molotov, though. BOOMbl4 will have to extinguish it. That smoke would have been valuable for this retake. Still with a good chance. Bomb not there at the halfway point. Flashbang goes in. That's the cue for the players to make their way through. That's a good shot from BOOMbl4. Just needs a couple more where that came from.
Poison's actively fighting. He's been peaked, double peaked, in fact. He can't quite deal with it. They'll check config together. He has to be so precise, and BOOMbl4.
It's going to be only just 2 players there to defend it. Mainly JW with the AWP, and he's missed the initial shot. Flashbang comes through, and Flamey makes his way towards the blue bin.
BOOMbl4 already catching another. It was Crims, aggressive on short. That's going to open the gap for Perfecto, who's been having a fantastic start to Dust 2. W, and it costs him a great deal of his health. He stands his ground. This is scary. He has to find one. He doesn't. And Fnatic, they're running out of options in our 12th round here. Perfect Navi take.
This is insane, right? With early, they still went with their long plays to make it look like this is business as usual. We're going to keep doing our main stuff. But then they transitioned first gun round into a B pounce. They did mid to B splits. They've been doing plays through cat. They basically have avoided long for the longest stretch, and now they're back at it. And we could see that there wasn't those 3 players from Fnatic prepared towards long, and they're being hunted like absolute dogs here. BOOMbl4 is going to keep on pushing through.
Ace?
Yeah, he's had enough, hasn't he? The final play comes through, and that's absolutely massive from BOOMbl4 there.
Of Electronic, now Simple at the back of the site, taps down the first man in, and they don't actually respond immediately. It's Zipnik's there to deal with Simple. BOOMbl4 up through the ramp, they're not ready for a third man, and BOOMbl4 sends them all packing. A 12th round on the board for Navi. Now fall away from B, and now try and look for some savior, some salvation here in Pop Dog. BOOMbl4, though, not going to perform the old cardinal sin of locking this one down, and he's done that in high supply. Magisk and Dupree drop to their deaths down in the Pop Dog. It's Glaive removed next down in Ivy. Device, the only man left standing, and he joins the rest of his team in the ground. Navi.
Counter-Strike at this high level, right? If you want to minimize mistakes, and that's what it's all about, is minimizing mistakes and taking the least amount of risks, then playing rounds in this slow fashion is the best way to do so.
Yeah.
They're going to run to topside now. Of course, this is the only thing they could try, maybe overwhelm. They will get a kill, so that's a positive.
Yeah.
Nico gets down the vent. It's like the best they can do with a bad situation.
They could have just rushed in the very get-go, but they would run into...
This tends to be how most Fnatic games start.
Yeah, it's a good point. They are slow burners, but they get into it eventually, and JW might be coming to life right now. That's a great opening pick, the Desert Eagle. And BOOMbl4, he needs multiple kills. I think he's only good for 1. That's not bad on a straight transfer. As he's looking for a 4-5th, BOOMbl4 is back.
I'm going to say, like, yeah, BOOMbl4 does decide to float around. He started to run back to CT. Now, they've left the 1 player without any utility here at the B-bomb site. But might not matter for BOOMbl4. They go ahead and feed him some kills anyway. Now repositioning over here to the coffins, and this man...
Yeah, pretty much. And guess what, everybody? It's Jame time. An update from the B stream. Pro 100 leading 12-11 over Virtus Pro. So you want to check that out if you want to get some saves on. Tune in the B stream, but don't turn us off. Just Control-T. And here we go. Finnegan almost getting that shot there onto BOOMbl4.
Uh-oh.
What a disaster. They're going to be able to get this bomb down, guys.
Oh, Sophic trying to save the day, but he can't. BOOMbl4, 1v1 now. He's got himself 3 to make this happen. And now just Dima to beat. BOOMbl4 has spotted him, throws this smoke, and takes the fight immediately after. BOOMbl4, he's going to say, Dima, you want to come for the kill? You got to come get me. And BOOMbl4 does not fall. He holds his own.
For Navi, but this round is a bit of a mess. Vitality are hitting B and hitting A at the exact same time, and that split them 2-2. Dropping the bomb on A is BOOMbl4. He has a round that he can win, but they're coming at the vent, and he doesn't realize getting baited from the man at the back of the site, and the grenade should force the fight from ZywOo. He's actually not going to commit to it, taking his sweet time. BOOMbl4 moving away to deal with a secret player. He can wrap Heaven off the back of this, but now both players are in A for Vitality.
Oh, BOOMbl4 gets it down to the 1v1 though. He's done 3 kills already. He's faked for the death count this rotation. Back into Heaven. Now going over here into main. Masuta still looking this way.
Just a tiny bit, but also I think maybe a couple of mistakes for Complexity. They seem to get way too panicked to trying to retake the site before the bomb is even down. Rush showing up, and the smoke is fading. He's out, and the opening is going to get the 1. Transfers it on, a second kill, and a missed shot from Config. That could have, and I don't know,
has miraculously found 5. Their second save round they've won in this half.
Flame and Perfecto are so far back at the B-bomb side, they could be here pretty quickly as well, but now what they're going to go, it's time for Hard Legion. BOOMbl4 will take a quick kill, spotting for more, and he'll barely get that one. That's on the bomb. He's going to trade out for the Glock. He just wants to keep fighting. Doesn't even want to spend the time reloading, and they're going to get real close. Oh, and burst fire to take down Kinky. It's a bit of a disaster, and they're going to absolutely be destroyed. BOOMbl4 with a quad kill, putting him at 22-8.
Well, this is going to be the push on up. They've managed to make that cross. Speedek now going to have the angle. Simple has to worry about him, and this is going to be the peak. Speedek, another one, the triple for him. Looking for the quad, getting pressured. It's all on BOOMbl4 now, 1v2. Playing the bomb perfectly, and now life gets very difficult for Speedek. How does he move in here and take this over? He has to hit the shot of a lifetime. Looking for it. Hit misses the first, and BOOMbl4 catches him on the angle.
frozen in the corner, and then seeing Woxic on the card, that was the info that everyone was A and only a solo B player. Na'Vi, they're just going to hit it quick now. Robson frozen, playing a crossfire, so blind though, they can't see a thing, and they'll just perish in the fire and flames. BOOMbl4 flashed out himself, sprays down Karrigan, and Na'Vi, they've turned the temperature up. They are cooking with gas. It's Chris.
Careful, if he doesn't check his corners and the timing is against him. Oh, that's a big scalp again. The trade can't even come in. Alu too strong. Eventually falls to BOOMbl4 here, but now that's just a 2-on-4 situation. No map control.
He's taken down Simple and Electronic on their mid-aggression. Just standing in the open with his signature weapon. Now Yampi, fudge. He's gonna get one. Thanks, Lauren. I didn't even think about it. I was just saying his name now. I'm gonna have angry Finns at me after. Well, I don't think that's a bit of an oxymoron.
Finns are nice.
Yeah, they can't really be angry, can they? Or they're not good at expressing.
Very stoic.
Yes. Stoicism, just don't show your emotions.
No feelies.
Feelies bad.
Uh-oh.
BOOMbl4 feeling good, though. Really? Maybe? Oh my goodness, yes, maybe. He's gotten away.
This would be an ace, Alex.
An ace clutch, no less. He fakes out Aerial. I don't know if he's going to be given it. He wants to hunt. Oh, spots the leg, and Aerial is going to shatter his dreams.
All right, Electronic. Pivot point.
Huge kill.
Wow.
What?
That was supposed to be the game winner.
Open.
That was the round winner. BOOMbl4 just got no HP. He's already tagged up by Alu. Great game in here, though. Finds the head of Alu. Can he really make it count? Aerial just needs one bullet. And BOOMbl4 doesn't care. Another quad kill from BOOMbl4 in the map, closing the gap.
Simple, no need to upgrade to the AWP just yet. Amanek is going for it. He really wants to kill BOOMbl4 in here, but he can't. BOOMbl4 has found two again, and the third, easy as you like. They can't get him out of ladder, no matter what side he's on.
Nice. Good timing on that. BMAS can't help too much. Oh, he got a little sloppy at the end, but he'll be fighting with what he's achieved. BMAS is still on the side. You've got Karrigan in support. And now BOOMbl4 knows where BMAS is. Okay, goodbye. That's a nice quick kill, and suddenly the bomb plant looks incredibly viable. Chris J's gone there quick, though, to Library. Didn't give himself up too quickly either. And BOOMbl4 wants to fight! And he gets the fight. He even sees the player. He's feeling it. He wants this. He's hungry for it. And oh, maybe he's bit off more than he can chew. Bear in mind, it's frozen, but BOOMbl4 ice cold under pressure this time.
Navi's still committing deep inside of A. They know at 30 seconds where it could turn around, but that doesn't look to be the case. It's a B commit.
Yeah, need to start to see some of these rotations. BOOMbl4 lines up too, and Nico's flash does not help his teammates out. In fact, it can time around. It takes Tessez coming in, and this is BOOMbl4 now, 1v3. There are kids. If they get on this bomb, they can just stick it, but they've given him time for the CT wrap, and he's going to play the trigger discipline. There's a double for BOOMbl4, and now down to the 1v1. Stown arriving late from the catwalk, smoke on the bomb, trying to bait a peek, and BOOMbl4 just runs straight in, looking for the fight, but Stown is fast. Jungle away from Na'Vi. That's going to leave Perfecto out on an island in the B site. And while he does get away with damage, they want to deal with Nico, who's also in this jungle position. It's going to fall to BOOMbl4. Nico moving back towards A. Cadian's even aggressing down through the catwalk. Are they going to try and late rotate A? Deary me, this might give BOOMbl4 the 1v1s he was looking for. And Cadian's just dropped in as well. That never should have been an RV round, but it is. As BOOMbl4 gets them there, the 1v2 puts match series.
Let's see how many more they can get, because 11 on the T half, well, then we start talking about map number 3. But if they only manage 9-6, they could be in trouble. Same as Tricky right now, who's in a lot of trouble. Can't convert. BOOMbl4 gets 2 big frags with the MP9, thanks to Flamey and the flashes.
Colossal flashbang work from Flame Dogger.
Flamey and the flashes sounds a bit like a band.
It does. Hi, we're Flamey and the Flashes. This is our debut album, Cyber Legacy. I'd tune in on the radio, on the wireless.
Is that opening EP, though, available? The Anger is My Best Emotion?
Anger is my best emotion. Chad, it's so funny. I can't believe you said that, and you still say that with a straight face.
Yeah.
Anger is your best emotion. It just sounds like get flashed off, they'll just push in, and now Simple exposed. He's low as well. BOOMbl4 closing the gap. A smoke? Careful now. Gun on is what Chad would be shouting at me. And it works out. First on to Simple. BOOMbl4 looking to clutch, and Caesar's only got 1 HP to clutch up. And that's not possible. So, another round found by Na'Vi, and credit to be given.
Mo on the angle. Already has Norbert here, and has more players in rotation. Mo does not get anything done, however. Norbert also going to fall Oh, BOOMbl4. Hello, welcome to the A site. He's having a great time. He's taken out 3 from the round. Perfecto trying to keep him covered. Will do exactly that, and it's left on to Kios, who's made quick work of by BOOMbl4. Goes on an absolute tear.
Fuck your bitch, get a bag from it, then I never call her. Now she tripping, going crazy, nigga, tell her let her bubble. OG see me coming through and they say that's a baller.